Hey guys, it's Aiden here, and it's been a while since we have last talked together. Just to let you know, by the time I'm recording this video, there's possibly 2 weeks left before the school year starts again. So I figured that before I at least go back, I was hoping that I was gonna spend my time showcasing you my entire PlayStation 5 Trophy Collection. Basically, this list includes all the games that I have and played on the PlayStation 5 before, as well as showcasing all the trophies for the games, and as well as the platinums that I've earned as well. So how is this gonna work is that we're gonna be starting from the top list and working our way down to the bottom of the list. Basically, the top of the list means recently played games like these, while the bottom of the list means least played, like less picked up, if you know what I mean. So anyways, without further ado, let's go and get started with the list. So first up on the list, we have Shadow of the Colossus. This is a game that I just played just 6 days ago, and I actually just platinumed this game by the time I record this video. As soon as I'm actually recording this video after I got the platinum, and boy, do I gotta say, let's go and get into it. The platinum, see, today is August 6th, and it's currently it's got this around 12:57, and I think it's possibly past 12 right now, but all I can say is, yeah. But anyways, this game is amazing. I highly recommend playing it. Even if you don't like it, that's fine. However, what I will say is that this platinum to me felt torturous. There's nothing more that I never in my life have I ever had a game where I had to replay the game multiple times just to grind health and experience, have to climb up an entire structure without regenerating stamina just to taste the fruit, as well as walking a straight minute line for 30 minutes for just a trophy. That right there basically shows how torturous. Look, this trophy right here took ages. This trophy called Interbred Mortal. This took probably 2 to 3 playthroughs of the game because I had to grind experience. I had to grind freaking stamina. And it's kind of torturous. Yeah, let's take a look at this one. This one right here called Reach the Gate. I had to reach the entrance of the Forbidden Lands without having to use a horse. You know, in this game you have a horse that you can ride on, but however you gotta reach the entrance on foot only. So this took over 30 minutes to reach the ending. But otherwise, everything else was okay, I guess, except for this one, man. But yeah, all these, you got trophies for taming all the items being in the games, basically boss related. This, and then down here is all the story related trophies. So that's pretty much it. But anyways, that's pretty much it for Shadow of the Colossus. Next up on the list is Elden Ring. This is also another recent platinum. This is also another recent platinum because I just got this 6 days ago. I just got this trophy 6 days ago, and see, the platinum was on August, the first day of August, which is also the same day I started playing Shadow of the Colossus. What I say, it's one of those games where it's one of those RPG games. It's quite challenging. But yeah, you got the 3 endings. There's 3 endings of the game. I had to replay most of the. I had to look up just to let you know, I didn't do this blind. I had to look up guides because I wouldn't have done this on my own if I didn't have the guides. But yeah, we got endings. We got tons of boss related trophies because this game is all about bosses. Collectibles. I'll get to those later. But yeah, see this? Lots of them. But anyways, the one thing I didn't like about this platinum were the collectibles. This legendary talisman, I think that this legendary talisman was not good at all. But the only reason because I didn't like it was just a problem I had. See, there was two talismans that I need to collect for this trophy. I thought I already had those particular challenges, but however, the mistake that I had with this trophy was that I accidentally misread 2 of the talisman's name, so that's why I didn't get it. That means I had to replay the game all for nothing. If I didn't misread them, I wouldn't have to replay multiple times. But everything else was okay. This one I actually got this blind. This one called Legendary Action Rates. I actually got this one blindly. Yeah. I was just exploring around. I opened up a chest and it gave me a Spirit Ash, and then the trophy popped up. But yeah, everything else pretty standard for it. So next up, there's one called FBC Firebreak. I won't be talking about the ones I don't have, but anyways, we got FBC Firebreak. It's basically one of those online multiplayer games, but I usually play solo. We got God of War. We got the original God of War game on the PS3. I didn't play too much because I can only stream the game. I can't download it because it's an old PlayStation game, so I can only stream. But PlayStation stream absolutely sucks, and future me will talk about it later. But then we got Prince of Persia. This is a Metrovania. This is a Metrovania game about Prince of Persia. You know, at first I did like it at first. I thought that the game was okay, but however, I started not liking the game when it came to these collectibles. I just didn't care about playing this game anymore when it came to the collectibles, and I couldn't even get the last I just couldn't even get the last trophies. I couldn't even get this one. Alright? Charitable Soul, complete every side quest. I couldn't even get this one, alright? I was so sick of tired of playing this game, and yeah, if it was your first time playing, and if you're not being a trophy hunter, then you might enjoy this, but if you are, I don't think so. So I really wish I would enjoy this game, but I don't think I might get the platinum for this game. There is also a DLC, but I do not have the DLC, so we're gonna move on. Next, Dead by Daylight. This is a horror multiplayer game with we can play as a survivor and you can play as a killer. Future me will basically talk about more later on. If you're wondering why there's 3 different versions, well, that's because this game is so huge that it needed multiple spaces for each trophy. Since there's so many chapters that this needed a few more spaces to fit all trophies. So yeah. That's why. Anyways, next up, now we got another platinum. Our next platinum we got is Hotline Miami. It's one of those challenging games. See ya. Trophy addict. We got trophies for doing combos, hitting enemies using a shield. It's one of those games where it's very fast-paced, very aggressive combat, and and the fact that you die in one hit is basically learn from your mistakes. Anyways, the last trophy I got for the platinum was this one called Get a Life, and that's for getting A+ on all of the chapters. I don't think the game is hard. I don't think this game is hard, but I feel like the A+s were actually kind of frustrated at times. But overall, the game is still fun. The game is quite fun, and if you're looking closely, some of the trophies were got on July 7th, and the platinum was just a day ago. But just to let you know, but if you're looking very closely, this is actually the PS3/PS4 version of the game. I have played the PS5 version before. There's only 9 trophies, because I thought when I played this game at first, I thought the game was a bit too hard, so I stopped playing it. Well, however, once I saw other people's playing the game, I felt, you know what, I think I can get it. However, I remember watching someone's video say that if you're going for a Hotline Miami trophy, if you're going for the Hotline Miami Platinum, go for the PS4 version. The PS5 version is a bit janky and a bit unplayable for a Platinum, so I did what it says. So the PS5 version is here forever, and I can't remove it. Same with this. This is the PS5 version of the Dead by Daylight. Nothing's different besides PS5 version actually fits all 3 of these slots in. So yeah. Anyways, the Surge 2, I did not like this game. I didn't play too much on it. There's only 4 trophies. I didn't play too much because I stopped playing it because I wasn't really interested in playing more. I wasn't having that much fun, and I didn't think it was that fun. So yeah. Stick Fight the game. This is a game that I found. This is just a game I found randomly on. This is a game that I found unexpectedly on PlayStation Plus. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, most of these games that you're seeing were bought for free during. They were all bought free. Most of these games were purchased for free with PlayStation Plus. So that's why these games appear, because I got these for free with PlayStation Plus. Yeah. What can you say about Stickman game? It's a game where you play as a stickman fighting. There's trophies for getting kill streaks. You have these as well. Ricochet, fighting more. But yeah, pretty much. I think it's quite possible to do it alone, but I feel like it's possible if you're doing it with more people. But I didn't really bother going back and get the trophy, because why not? Wait, Dreams? This is actually supposed to be like I actually don't know how to describe Dreams. You can think of this as like Sony's version of Roblox. Instead of like games made of these are basically like multiple different games created by you can basically go around and play creations made by other people. It's basically like Roblox. So yeah. Hello Neighbor. I don't know why I played this game. I just started hating the game when I tried getting the trophies. My biggest mistake was for Hello Neighbor that I got to the end part, but I ended up saving to an old save slot, and it literally restarted the whole chapter I was on. So after that I was like, you know what, I'm done with this game. I'm not playing this anymore. But however, once you get a trophy of the game, the game stays on the list forever. I really wish I could move it, but I cannot. Next up we have Mayhem Brawler. This is just a random game I found. I didn't got this for free. I had to buy this. I think I had to buy this game. It wasn't available on PlayStation Plus. Well, like I say, this game is basically a side-scroll beat 'em up with a beautiful art style. And if we go over to the earn date, then the first trophy I got was, go all the way down. The first trophy I got was on June 14th, and I got the platinum for this game on basically a day ago. So basically I got the game, got almost half of the trophies. So basically I got the game and got almost half of the trophies, and I got the rest of the trophies in a day later. So yeah, this is pretty short. It's a pretty short game. What do you say? It's a beat 'em up game, and it's not too challenging. So yeah, there's another one. We're not talking about that. Yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's basically another beat 'em up game. Another beat 'em up game. So yeah, another crab treasure. Alright, I'm actually not going to talk too much because I am running out of space, so let's just go through all the trophies. So yeah, we got these. Future me will talk about more about these trophies later, so yeah. I'm running out of space a lot, so I need to hurry up. So you got Doom, Doom here, there's Roblox. Yep. There's 2 years more platinums. Demon Souls. I will talk about this. Whenever I got, it's not long since I got the PlayStation 5. Whenever I got the PlayStation 5, let's see. Whenever I got the PlayStation 5, yeah, whenever I got the PlayStation 5, this is the first game I played on the PlayStation 5. Yes. This game, Bloodborne, was the first game that I played on the PlayStation 5. The reason is that I got a DVD, I got a PS4 DVD of the game when I got the PlayStation 5. So yeah, you should thank Santa for giving me this kind of stuff. But anyways, moving on. I want to talk about this one. I did play the Lego game. I don't think I'll be playing that much Lego games, but yeah. I really think it's easy to get the platinum, but however, I feel like one of the trophies is probably bugged. There's a trophy for just making a fire. I looked up a guide, I did that, but it wouldn't give me the trophy, so I feel like, you know, if I'm not getting the trophy, I guess the platinum's not mine, so I just gave up. So yeah, more games. You get Super Star Wars. This is just a random game. Again, this is a random game I found on PlayStation Plus. I just played for fun. Oh yeah, I'll tell you about this game first. This game called Ghost of Tsushima. I actually bought this game during one of my birthdays. I believe it was my 14th. No, I believe it was my 16th or 15th birthday. I believe it was my 16th or 15th birthday I got this game. It's a really fun game. It's an basically an open world game set in a fictional world of Japan. It's very fun to play. I highly recommend it. I think I might go back to it and play it later if I have time. So yeah. Anyways, we got more trophies. We got another game about Salt and Texture. You probably may have seen these games before. I may have already talked about these games, but we have just reached the bottom of the list, and this right here is the first platinum trophy I've gotten. And man, I feel like this platinum was not fun to me. The reason why is because one of the trophies called Bowling Expert. I feel like you need to be like a god. You need to be like a machine or a god to do this one. Because, my god, there's a mini game where you gotta keep mashing a button, and there's a trophy for filling. It's a trophy for filling the bar full way, and it's so freaking hard to get it all the way without getting your hands tired. So I couldn't do it. So the only way for me to do is that I got a vibrator, pointed up close to the button I need to bash, and it worked. So after that, so you know what? Screw this trophy and possibly screw this game. I feel like the original game was a bit. I feel like the original game may have been better. I feel like this remake was a bit bland, but yeah. By the way, this is a remake of a old arcade game back in 1993, I believe. Yeah, if you have time, why don't you take a look at the original if you have time? But yeah, that's pretty much it, except for this game. Who cares? Who cares about this game? This is just another random. This is just another random beat 'em up game that I found. Yeah, 51 trophies. Yeah, who knows? I might end up installed and just play for fun. But yeah. So anyways, that's all the trophies I have for right now. That's all the trophies I have for right now. And before I go, I actually want to show. And before I go and do something else, I figured that I was gonna go and I figured that I was gonna go ahead and show you the next game that I'm going to be playing and see if I might platinum or not. So I'll be right back and I'll come back to you right away. Okay. So yeah, as you can see here, this will be my next game that I'm gonna be playing on PlayStation. This game is called Liza P, and what it is, it's basically it's a Souls-like game set in a dark, twisted world and heavily inspired by Pinocchio. It's a world where you play as a puppet and you're filled in a world filled with rampaging puppets, mutated monstrous monsters, as well as humanoid-looking enemies that you can fight, those being alchemists or stalkers. It's a really, really fun game to play, and there was a DLC that was recently released, probably last month ago. I highly recommend you play for yourself. It's so much fun to play. This has became one of my favorite games so far, and yeah, it's very good. By the way, if you also have a PlayStation 5 right now, this game is actually available for free right now. It's only monthly. It's actually available for the monthly games right now. So I don't know if you download it, I don't know if you download the game, it might stay forever. But either way, you can basically get this game if you have a PlayStation. But anyways, that's all. That's all I have. Yeah, but anyways, that's all I have to showcase you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in 2 weeks. See you later.